Hi, I'm Kevin, one of the horticulturalists here at the Greenery. Amy and I have just been talking about growing winter vegetables and how to plant them. One of the other considerations at that time of the year as well on vegetables are controlling some of the pests that might cause a few problems. These days there's a lot of natural products and safer products to use for pest control that are very effective in the vegetable garden. One of the easiest ones to use are these white cabbage moth decoys. Cabbage moth are a common problem and pest of cabbage type plants, including broccoli and cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, etc. The cabbage moth lays eggs on the leaves of those types of plants. The caterpillar that emerges from the eggs is a chewing insect, and it can cause a lot of holes and damage to the leaves of those particular vegetables. The decoys act as a deterrent. Cabbage moths tend to be territorial, and if there's other cabbage moths in the same area, then they are less likely to lay eggs on your particular vegetables. So scattering these through the vegetable gardens, particularly if you're growing those sorts of vegetables, will help deter some of the cabbage moth, and you won't get as many holes in the leaves. If you wanted to resort to a spray, this is a bioinsecticide spray called Dipel. Dipel is a powder that's diluted in water and applied to the leaves of susceptible vegetables on a regular basis. It helps to kill off any caterpillar or leaf chewing insects that might be affecting the vegetables. That, and there's another product called vegetable dust, which are both safe to use on a whole range of vegetables. Safe for the environment and safe for us, safe for any animals that you might also have around the garden at the same time. There's also fungicide sprays, which are natural. This is eco-fungicide. Through the inclement weather in autumn and high humidity, we sometimes find that there's certain fungal problems that vegetables might get. Things like lettuce are prone to getting a bit of mould on the leaves. The eco-fungicide is a good general spray for helping to control that. Always make sure your vegetables are in an open, airy situation, plenty of sun, because that helps to deter any of those fungal problems that might be inclined to happen. There's also a eco oil, which is safe to use again on a whole range of vegetables. It controls things like aphids and some of the sap-sucking type insects, and a natural type product, so safe to use for us and again safe for the environment. So some of the typical symptoms that you might see on say for instance cabbage or broccoli type plants through the cooler weather as a result of cabbage white butterfly, which is the most common pest that they tend to be affected by. General holes in the leaves or chewing of the leaves, and in extreme cases when there's a lot of caterpillars feeding, they can actually decimate the leaves quite heavily. So if you use the products that I've suggested, then you tend not to have as many problems. There are also insect exclusion nets which you can apply over the vegetable garden, which still allow water and light through to the plants, but they tend to exclude those flying insects like the butterflies and prevent them from laying eggs on the leaves. These are all products we have here at the Greenery. Well, thanks for watching, and if you have any other queries, feel free to come down and ask any of the horticultural team here at the Greenery. We're only too happy to help. I hope you've enjoyed today's video. Thank you.